into it. Busy. I'm waking up early in the morning, get my hustle on. If you go to war with me, I hope your money long. Told them I ain't here for the games or you sing along. If there's money out here and I can't eat, then we can get along. Let's get into it. Get along. Yeah, I'm hot, boy. I'm really. Let's get into it.
Biz in the building. It's up for debate.
Yes.
What's good, y'all?
Hanging in there, brother. Got some big things going on today. NFL football. Big shout outs to I want to give a big shout out before we even start the show to some of our Kingston youth athletes. Kingston Varsity had his first winning season in 11 years. They were 5-4 under the QB JJ Jones. Man, watch out for this kid. This kid is a super dual threat with the right mechanics and coaching. That way, it'd be something great, man.
Yo, I've been watching that kid since he was on the Ulster Jets, man.
Yeah,
he's been a problem. Man. He's been a problem since then. So yeah, shout out to JJ. He's doing his thing. Kingston got a lot of I wanted to give a shout out to Brian from on Murray State. They had a big win. He's another Kingston alumni.
Okay.
Brian Moore. Shout out to Brian Moore.
I mean,
definitely doing his thing over there. So
while we're on this topic of like the Kingston schools, man, it's sad to say that this is what Kingston football of all things has come to. That their first winning season is 11-5. That's kind of not the people used to, but we know it's going to step up, especially with JJ at quarterback. But like, I want to address a little elephant in the room within our town. So anybody in Kingston or even that will understand this is I'm not knocking no coaching, but I really feel like in order to get that winning culture back that we had in Kingston for football, we need to get the players that have been on that field when we had great coaches like O'Loughlin. You know what I mean? Like Oren Logan, shout out to Coach O. He's really, really all for the kids with the workouts, with the
he is.
He's heavy on checking out kids outside of practice. And that's the type of coach you need. You need a coach that put that work in, that been to state championships, that been to sectionals, that been on that field, that hold records, that was a hard-nosed hitting person that was always giving it all up on the field. And I even played with Oren in semi-pro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's a bust, man. He's disciplined, he's coachable, and he learns. He's a sponge. So now that he has the youth kids and they're coming up, I would send my nephews and sons to him without a doubt to play for him. You know what I mean? And I really think eventually he should be that varsity coach, man. He should be that varsity coach.
So what do you think? I mean, that's my guy. That's one of my best friends. And I support him in any way possible. You know what I'm saying? So, but I give him my son. You know what I mean? My son attends all the workouts. Anything that Oren is putting together, I try to have my son there, and he gives him good opportunities. So, what do you think? You think that he should be the football coach, or you think he should be the basketball coach?
Me personally,
I think he should be the basketball coach. Honestly,
I mean, I like Oren. See, this is the thing about Coach Logan. Coach Logan is one of your dual sports guys. He's excelled in both. You know what I mean? Reason why I say football is because I feel like Oren's passion was to be a double athlete, is to be an athlete in general. But I feel like football is where he's great at basketball too. He soaked up a lot of knowledge there too. But I feel like Oren put a lot more into the football aspect. I
disagree. I disagree. I feel like he put more. I'm saying growing up, I feel like he put more into basketball to get better as a player. Football was just more natural. If that makes sense.
Yeah, growing up with him, definitely. He was definitely always see him at the Boys and Girls Club heavily.
Yeah.
Always see him at the Coach Kel, the workouts.
And if you walked in those, and if it was 1990 something, and you walked in the Boys and Girls Club, all you heard was, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Come on, Oren.
That's laugh.
Good pass, Tyree. That's all you heard.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like definitely. I just feel like, but after the school, after leaving school,
Got you.
having his family, becoming the man he is, because he's really a role model for some of us, even us grown men. He's a role model. I still look at him as my cousin as a role model sometimes. Like when I'm doing something, I feel like I reach out to him. He always gives me good advice. So like I feel like more after school was over, he played more the semi-pro, and playing the semi-pro, it got him. I feel like it gave him that touch to be like, you know what, this is what I think. This is more of my calling to soak up all this knowledge and give it back. So yeah, basketball was his thing in high school, but definitely, I feel like football, he will excel more with these kids. You heard what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, everything's up for debate here, man.
Yeah. Shout out to him. I don't think he's lost a game in modified basketball.
No,
I don't think he lost any game.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He's crazy.
2 years, he hasn't lost a game. That's crazy.
Another reason why I say that if we go for football, because I don't think a Coach Kelder or any of them is going to give up their position anytime soon. You know what I mean? Like Coach Kelder, I love Coach Wynkoop. Wynkoop is, I always regret not playing for Coach Wynkoop. I feel like Wynkoop, if I would have played for him, bro, I probably would have been into college. I'd have probably kept my love for basketball as it was and not went to the verted route. But, while we're still in Kingston, I want to give our Kingston Youth D2 big credit. They went 7-1 through the whole season.
Yep.
They lost one game to Middletown, got to the playoffs, dominated. Then they lost in the Super Bowl yesterday to Port Jervis.
Oh, they lost in the
They
lost that game. That was big. Oh, man, I wanted them to win that.
Port Jervis was very well coached. They lost 24-0. Port Jervis was very, very well coached. You can tell how they entered that field, how the coaches was interacting with the kids. The kids was listening. They used every single player they had. You know what I mean? So Port Jervis got to give it up for them. Kingston D2 will be back next year.
So we got a guest in the building, man. Another heavy sports debater. He knows his topics. He knows his shit. And this is a heavy gambler too, so he's gonna give us some picks and all that. We got Nero Cash in the building. What's good?
Nero Cash.
Yo, bro, do me a favor. Turn the phone like that way, like
always.
There you go.
Got you.
Nero Cash. We do this every Saturday and Sunday. We be at Nero Cash's crib. Watching all the college games, 2-3 TVs deep with 4-5 tablets going on. Same thing with Sunday football. Because I can't wait to see you later after this Harvest Bowl. Another thing is, we got the Harvest Bowl today for our league. Saugerties Outlaws. We got some of the Fallsburg guys coming through. It's going to be a big thing for our youth league. Also in Saugerties, Harvest Bowl and round out 12-5. You got some time, come through and show some love. Because after that, I'll be through for our normal Sunday football. But let's get into it, man.
Good luck to you and your youth team.
Yes. Thank you. But let's
congratulations
today,
for all the kids who made it.
Oh, yeah. Big. So, Duya, what we got today, Duya, man? What did I send you earlier today?
You sent me, you wanted to talk about the top college football top 4?
Yeah, and the top 4 disappointments to me.
Oh my goodness!
So,
the top 4 disappointments. You want to go there?
The top 4 we got the coaches, AP, and everything got, and then our top 4 disappointments to me, because I'm very disappointed in some of these teams that I thought were actually going to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Let's let our guest start off with his top 4 he got. What do you think his top 4 should be?
First of all, Oklahoma. Oklahoma.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna just give you the 4 first. Oklahoma.
Okay.
Texas. Tennessee. And Alabama.
4 disappointments.
Huge disappointments for me this year. Huge disappointment.
I agree with you. I got Alabama and Tennessee in my top 2. But go ahead.
All right. As for Alabama, there's no way. There's just so many things about Alabama that's messed up right now, man. It is, man. Like they're I think they might be the biggest disappointment to me this year. only because you have Nick Saban, number one coach in college football, and you would think, to where all the quarterbacks and stuff came from out of his program, that he would have it together and get his quarterback in order.
Yeah.
His quarterback, he's no good. He's like he's the worst quarterback Alabama has had in the past. I want to give it like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
The worst, and he is this. He's like to me, he's like a Kirk Cousins decision making.
Hold on. For those that don't know about Gerald Cash, his team is the Minnesota Vikings, but he absolutely hates his
Kirk Cousins.
He absolutely hates Cousins.
Can't stand it, man.
Dude, wait a minute. Hold on. Before you keep going, man, you think Bryce Young is trash?
He's trash, man. He's trash. As the quarterbacks, like I said, as the quarterbacks he had in the past 4 or 5 years, he's not it. That's not what Saban does, man.
I feel like that more falls on Saban because you know that
better than Mac Jones.
You know your wide receiving core isn't.
Oh, my bad.
On Saban. I feel because you know your wide receiving core isn't what it wasn't what it was in the last 4 or 5 years.
No.
I feel like they put too much on him.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's not. But at the same time, it's Alabama, man. Your program is winning. Not that they're not winning, but the team, like, all right. As for that Tennessee game, they should have never lost that game. Not that say Tennessee's bad, but Tennessee's not Alabama.
Not
you know what I'm saying?
They showed that last night against South Carolina.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Hell?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. At this point, it's like, and then like even yesterday with the Michigan and TCU, like
TCU shouldn't be struggling. Michigan shouldn't be struggling either. They should.
I mean, there's a lot of teams that I can say that is disappointments because they're not doing what they should be doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're winning,
Arkansas,
but look how they're
Auburn,
winning.
I dig it.
You know what I'm saying? Field goals, a lucky 4th down stop, or somebody dropping the ball. Like,
but you don't think there's always like those games for a champion, right? That they'll have they'll face a team and they'll win 31-27 on some fluky shit, and that'll be the game that catapults them to the,
Absolutely. No, come on. It's football. Any given Saturday, Sunday. You know that.
Yeah.
Any given Saturday, Sunday.
I mean, Tennessee beat Alabama is what catapulted them to number 2 behind Georgia. And then look where they ended up after losing.
Yeah. I mean, a loss can make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? Improve the team. You learn from your mistakes, your faults, or whatever. But as a team for Alabama, there's no way that you should be losing the way you're losing.
Exactly. I get that. I mean, Alabama and Tennessee was in my top 2 disappointments for sure.
Tennessee, come on, Tennessee, you got one of the best rushing games in college football.
It's a disappointment.
And you got an NFL ready receiver. I feel that boy's NFL ready. That boy over there.
Because Tennessee shouldn't have a loss, do you?
They shouldn't have a loss. They shouldn't have a loss, but they can still win the SEC championship and still win the chip.
They ain't gonna get in the chip.
One loss ain't gonna.
They don't. Yeah, Michigan and Tennessee winning yesterday. I mean TCU winning yesterday. They out of it now, man.
But Michigan got to play Ohio State, so one of them is going to get out of the top 4.
No, they're going to swap positions. Ohio State's 2.
Yeah, that's all that's going to happen, man.
Worst come to worst, Michigan.
They're not going to. SEC is stronger than their league, so
but
100% true.
But the thing is, you got to look at who they losing to.
That's a
You
factor.
know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
factor. Yep.
If they lose to, I mean, if they lose to Ohio State's the
Number
number
two
what?
team.
2 team. Yeah.
Two.
So they're
Yeah.
not going to take
All
a
they're gonna
big
do
drop
is
like
swap.
that.
All they're gonna do is swap Michigan and TCU if TCU wins.
That's it.
TCU
Yeah.
wins. TCU's going to number 3. Michigan's going to 4. Michigan only gonna have one
Yeah.
loss. Alabama has 2.
No, Tennessee would
Tennessee has
jump
2
over
now.
Michigan, bro. Tennessee would
What?
jump over Michigan because their schedule is harder than Michigan.
The
If
record.
whoever
is
has
record
the
now.
loss,
Michigan. Tennessee
whoever,
has 2 losses, don't they?
no, only one.
No.
Oh, only one. South
Yeah.
Carolina beat them. That's the only loss.
Yeah.
Who they lost to. And look how much they lost to. Look how many points they let get put up on their defense. All that goes into the coaches' AP poll too.
Yeah, that's a
You know what I mean?
factor.
All that
That's
goes
a
in.
fact.
You let a non-ranked team score 63 against a top 5 AP team, and they beat them by 20.
Yeah, bro.
The same top 5 team that beat Alabama. Like, no, that goes away, bro.
Yeah.
That goes away.
That goes a long way.
It looks like it almost was. The Alabama game was a fluke. That's what starts going in the coach's AP mind. Was that a fluke, that game that they beat them? Or we know it wasn't.
Yeah.
We know
I
Tennessee
guess
came
they
right out
look
there
at
and
it like
outplayed
that.
them.
I guess they do look at it like that because LSU lost to Florida State, who basically hasn't been ranked for the most of the year. They finally are ranked now, but
Damn right we are.
they lost to Florida State and they're ranked 8. So I don't get it, man. I don't get what these people be looking at. Like,
listen, bro, I ain't even disagreeing with you. I know what it is. You know what I mean? I know, but it's like
it's all the scheduling points.
Also, you look at it like this. They want to look at it for ratings, also. You hear what I'm saying?
absolutely.
So when they got these ratings in there, they're looking at it like, all right, Alabama and Tennessee rematch, that'll look good. Or Georgia versus TC. Like, they're looking at what would look good to these coaches' AP polls, not just wins records. We got to remind us that's what they're looking into also. What game is going to sell the most and get the most views when we put it up? You know what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, it's all about the dollar.
Exactly. You know, but LSU sitting on 2. See, my argument will come for either Clemson or USC because I'm just USC. I'm mad at Clemson. They're a disappointment to me. It was like every game they're struggling. I feel like every game Clemson is struggling and then they end up winning.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
That's true.
I've never seen a definitive game where Clemson came out there and you're like, damn, this game is over already.
Yeah.
Georgia came out there and I'm like, oh, this game is over already. This even game Bama came out there, I'm like, oh, this game is over already. You know, Tennessee, oh, this game's over already. I can tell, but Clemson's letting everybody stick around. Do you think that's going to work versus Georgia? You think that's going to work versus Georgia or Ohio State? You think they're going to let you stick around? I mean, Ohio State had a struggle game the first game of the year versus Notre Dame. Wasn't it versus Notre Dame? I think their first game was versus Notre Dame. They barely got them get away with one. You know what I mean? But, like, bro, other than that, they're not going to let these teams just slide up in there. You hear what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
not.
So,
yeah.
like, I mean, like, well, I feel like me and Nero's disappointment is Max. I can't even. He gave you literally Oklahoma, Tennessee, Alabama. Only person I would say I had different in there was Oregon. I definitely think Oregon was going to come out there with that high speed offense again and just run the score up on people and say, hey, catch up. You know what I'm saying? I definitely thought they were going to get the 1 or 2 stops they need and continue to run the score and be like, hey, now you got to catch up to us. You know what I'm saying? That was my 4th disappointment right there. I just feel like Alabama puts too much on Bryce Young. You put too much on Bryce Young. You put too much on Bryce Young instead of developing your other players. You're trying to make Bryce Young almost like a you're trying to show the NFL that Bryce Young is ready. And it's going to fuck around and damage his stock. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By trying to show them too much. Look, he can be a pocket QB passer. He can be this. He can be that. He can be this. He can stop. Don't do all that. Give him his receivers like you gave Jalen Hurts, like you gave Tua. You know what I'm saying? Give him his receivers and then let him work. You know what I mean? Other than that, right now they got unexperienced receivers out there. Them boys look like they don't know. Not that they don't know what's going on, but they just don't look like them same receiver, them Bama receivers we're used to seeing, bro. You know, Bama, we're not used to that. We got to look at that Bama running game. We're not used to. We're used to seeing a different type of game from Bama, or maybe because we're so used to seeing it that it's not working. We're seeing it and it's just not working. You think what I'm saying?
Like people getting hip to it or something?
Yeah, really, really hip to it. You know what I mean?
The
But my
only
top
team
four-
that I would throw in there that y'all didn't speak about is Texas A&M because they was talking heavy mess in the
Bro,
offseason, man.
yes, they was.
Jimbo
But they was
Fisher
talking
was
heavy.
talking
They was only talking
crazy.
heavy because they beat Nick Saban. When you beat Nick Saban for the first time, you start feeling yourself a little bit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And sometimes you need a little check-in. You hear what I'm saying? Nick Saban didn't have to do the check-in. Every other team showed you that Texas ain't what they are. You won one against Bama. All right, congratulations. You're writing off that from last year, though. Congrats,
Yeah.
bro. Congrats.
I
You
agree
did what
with
you're
you.
supposed to do. Big whoopee. You beat Bama. Okay, you're proud of yourself. Then what happened? You came out there like your program was going to be everything and then some. And look at you. Your job is up on the line right now. You hear what I'm saying? They're looking at you like, shit, should we have given him this extension? Should we go ahead and start looking for somebody new? Because it's not the same. You hear what I'm saying? Jimbo got one more year. I believe in him. I just think he should have kept his mouth shut. It's karma. It's called karma.
I don't believe in him, man. He should have stayed at Florida State, man.
Yes. At Florida, but what it is, when you take a Florida State program and do what you did there, you think you can do that somewhere else. Look what
That's a fact.
Urban Myers did.
Hey, wait, y'all gonna get off my Florida State though.
No, that's my squad, bro. That's my boys. Don't. No, that's my boys, man.
That's my squad right there, boy.
Yeah, that's my boys.
No, but
Mike Norville is good and all, but they need to get that bag and go get prime time, man.
Nah, prime time coming. Deion told you himself. I'm not worried about that. He's not going to go up yet, bro. You gotta understand. Deion is going to dominate where he's at right now and become legendary there before he comes up. Why do you? If I put you in a mansion, you hear what I'm saying? Why would you want up on the hills? Why would you want to go move into your local neighborhood? Just so
I get that. I get that. And I went to a HBCU, so I respect it. I said that back in 1999, man, that people should go to the top athletes should go to HBCUs, but
they should.
Should. I respect it. I definitely respect it.
And you can tell that he's doing the right thing, right? When you got Nick Saban like, yo, this is wrong. This is right. Nah, what you need to do is stop trying to get him to you so you can get this big name. I love Nick Saban. Roll Tide. I'm all the way Alabama. My dad will been that since a young age. I've been on that. But Nick, keep it about the players, bro, because right now you're so worried about your legacy. I feel like, you know what I mean?
His legacy cemented, man. 7 chips.
Yeah. His legacy is stone.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you still worried about your legacy? Now it should just be about the kids. If the kids are choosing to go to these HBCUs, let them go. You let Deion be great. Let Deion start his legacy. That's what it should be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let people be great. You're complaining about these things. You know what I'm saying? Neo contracts. Like I feel like these what is these Neo contracts were with the kids. Whatever they got the college kids with now.
The NIL, the name, NIL, image, likeness. Yeah.
My thing is like this though. Now you're gonna have these kids too much worried about. I mean, they're gonna be superstars. I see what you're doing. You're trying to make superstars still be superstars and get some money before they go to the NFL. But now, guess what? When they get to these NFL levels, they're gonna be looking at the Neal deals they got. You hear what I'm saying? And that could damage some of these guys' stock stuff also because draft stock because now you're asking for if I'm gonna be first pick, I want this deal. Or we're not coming.
Yeah.
I want this deal because I got this in college for a Neal. And I know what I was doing there. I know what I put up. I want this. You see, some of these quarterbacks get a little stuck up and don't want. You see what Andrew Luck did to them boys, the Colts. I'm not coming. Yeah. I want to be the highest paid rookie quarterback. He got it and played 2-3 years, my man. Gilbert Arenas robbery. Do you dig what I'm saying? Like,
but at the same time, Joe, too, what that does is that could hurt. That could hurt the players too and the team because you coming in giving these dudes big contracts and shit. And they play one good year and then fall off. They no good. They end up getting hurt. And after you giving somebody $100 and something million, it's like, well, what the hell we give him that for? You know what I'm saying? We could have got 2 mediocre players who helped the team instead of him. And he messing up our breath, messing up our salary cap.
Well, Tom Brady fucked it up for everybody. Once he was a 6th round pick, last pick, and won all the Super Bowls, everybody think they can pick a Tom Brady or a late round star. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
But I mean, not for nothing. That's where you build your team at, though.
That's 100% where you build the people that are hungry from the hunger.
Yeah.
The people that are hungry, they're mad they got big league. They're mad that the Heisman player did all this when in reality, I feel like they mad. I get it. You know what's the biggest disappointment in that one, though, is Josh Rosen. Remember, he was doing all that shit. I'm mad I wasn't picked for. I'm going to make every NFL team regret it.
He did say that.
About you. We don't.
No, he lost his
even
job
see
to
you.
Kyler Murray like the next year. That was crazy.
And then got traded, and we don't. I think he's on the Raiders now. Is he? I don't even know.
I don't even know where he is.
He may be at.
He's about to be sitting next to Mark Sanchez soon.
He may be at our local Walmart right now.
No, don't sit next to Mark.
He'll be sitting next to Mark. He'll be talking to Keyshawn and them guys soon.
He'll be talking college. He can't come to the NFL and talk. He can't talk NFL analysis. You got to go to the college and talk, or high school football.
Shit, if Dan Orlovsky could talk NFL, then
but Dan, this the thing about it is Dan. This I dig it. Dan did some weird shit, but Dan played behind like good quarterbacks and actually created friendships with other quarterbacks.
That's true.
Like other quarterbacks liked them. Dan didn't come in the NFL like, oh, this person got picked over me. Well, I got it. Josh Rosen set up on NFL draft night. I watched it and was like, I'm mad. I'm going to make every team regret. I'm your ultimate quarterback, blah, blah, blah. That bitch got into that first game and looked like a JV quarterback.
Yeah.
Playing against grown men. Nervous. You know what I'm saying? So we can't even, he's your biggest one that'll sit there and disappoint you thinking that you got something. Nah. Aaron Rodgers, you see what he did? That boy thought he was going to go top 10 or something like that. That boy got picked 17. He went up there and said, I'm gonna show you. Went and they got rid of Brett Favre for this man. And he went up there and showed
5 years later, though, man.
That's cool. But listen, rather 5 years than than get traded and sit another 5 years somewhere else because you're going to be behind another starter. Truth be told, they could have kept Brett. Because Brett ended up going to Minnesota.
Brett was doing weird stuff. He kept retiring and coming back and retiring. And coming back. He was doing too much weird stuff.
He went to Minnesota. He went to Minnesota and was an interception away from going to the Super Bowl. Went to the Jets, was an interception away from going to the playoffs. Truth be told, we had a winning record. It's just I think Buffalo had the wins over us. Do you see what I'm saying? So like he went to other teams and showed ass, but like
no, cuz I've been saying it's weird. Because these colleges and these NFL teams and commentators and all that shit, you watch the games and he's NFL ready. Oh, he's NFL ready. This quarterback has got all the qualities to be an NFL. Then they get to the league and be like Wilson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
He's NFL ready. He's the best quarterback coming out the league. He's there into the NFL. What the hell is you just talking about?
You heard what they said?
How is he the best coming out there? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, all this money that they have, right? All this money and all these investments into this stuff, how they haven't perfected the draft process yet?
That's what I've been
saying. Like, how they haven't, it's been like 70 years, how they haven't perfected this yet?
That's what I'll be saying. I said, how don't you know who the hell is a bust? And you like you said, you've been doing this for 70 years, man. you don't know by now what's what? Like, come on now. I don't know. Like I said, I think mostly it's politics, though. Man.
Right.
Huge politics thing.
Yeah, big politics.
It's politics by the agents, bro. Like the agents are the ones that's capping for these guys. So like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, if you show my, it be those Mel Kipers and stuff. I feel like them dudes be taking money and stuff from the agents and stuff. And I'm just speculating. I'm not saying I know for a fact, but this is what I feel like. They hype up the agent to hype up this quarterback and this person. Like they'll say, "Yo, Mel, we need this, this and that," and that's how it be going. I feel, man.
Hey, that's your man. Yo, big my man up. Look me up, big my man up. Once we get the paper, I'll look you out. You know? He gets to the league.
How many times I coach you good players, Mel? Come on, man. This guy is the truth. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And Mel Kiper, Todd McShay, yo, they be terrible. They'll tell you that Ryan Leaf is gonna be the illest quarterback of all time.
It'd be stuff like that. But like, hey, I mean, It's a business. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
You know,
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
You
That's
gotta
100%
see.
true.
You know, that's all it is, man. One big business. At the end of the day, they got to get paid too.
Yep.
That's true. So
Yep.
now, since we talk about the NFL and we on that now, we got off college. Let's talk about these top 5 receivers and running backs, man. Because I've been getting crazy slack for that. And you know, our first show we mentioned some of it, and we got off topic about when we started talking about the receivers, and I was showing a lot of disrespect.
We've been trying to do this
I'm
receiver
gonna
all
hold-
week. You had a
I'm
whole
gonna hold
week to
myself
get it
accountable.
right, man, because you was going
I'm
somewhere
gonna hold
else.
myself
man. I don't
accountable.
know
I
what
think,
you
I
was
think,
talking
I
about.
think this is God's way of saying, busy, shut up, pay attention. So I want to say I apologize to Mike, DJ Duya. I apologize, brother. I was in the wrong. I hold myself accountable. He's not the number 6 receiver. Justin
Okay.
Jefferson is not the number 6 receiver. He's in the top 5. Still
Just
not even
stop
my
it.
number 1 though.
Number
Top
what?
one, man.
I'm still,
He's in the top
look,
what?
look. He's not my. I haven't seen.
Wait a minute. What? He's where?
He's still not number 1, but I
He's
got him in my
what?
top 5.
Man.
He's
Yo,
not
I'm
number
gonna give
one.
you my reasons why. Can I give you my reasons? Can I give my top 5 of my reasons why?
Okay. I'm gonna sit and listen to you, brother.
Come on, man.
Yo,
You,
listen.
you got 2 minutes, man. Come on.
All right, my top 5 receiver, AJ Brown. All right, reason why he's top 15 in yards a game, top 5 in touchdowns. It's like greatest catch reception yards,
Yep.
and only 44 receptions, bro. You hear what I'm saying? So he's my number 5.
Okay.
Devontae Adams, number 4, tied with first in touchdowns. He's top 15 in receiving, top 10 in yards after catch, top 10 in receptions. Number 3, Justin Jefferson. Second in total yards, tied 16th in touchdowns, 30 yards after catch, top 5 reception, and he's first in yards a game. I give him that also because listen, he's 3. He moved from 6 to 3. People give me credit, right? My next top 2, you got to give me something because they're gonna show out. Stephon Diggs is number 2. Top 10 yards after catch, top 10, 30 yards a game, 30 yards per game, 30 yards per game, and he's 3rd in touchdowns. That's big. Like, then you got your boy Tyreek Hill. He's like your biggest over the top threat. You dig what I'm saying? He's 1st in receptions, 1st in yards, 6th in yards after catch. He's also tied with Justin Jefferson with 16 touchdowns, tied with 16th in touchdowns. And to me, you take them both away from a team, they're going to struggle. The team is probably going to struggle. Thing about it is, I feel like Miami still has Jalen Waddle. They have two running backs that tight end. That defense, like Minnesota still match, but if you take Justin Jefferson off the Minnesota Vikings, Thielen, you got TJ Hawkinson, you got a super solid running game, and Dalvin Cook alone, who he's in my top 5 running backs. So to me, you got a top 5 receiver, a top 5 running back, with an honorable mention, Thielen, in the top 10, which could be a top 10 receiver if he started off healthy. I feel like last year's injury, he didn't come out playing this year well. Those are my top 5.
Did
I
you have
why.
Cooper Kupp up there, even though he's injured?
Cooper Kupp was my number 2 when we did our first week. But then, with him going to be gone probably for the rest of the season, bro, because they're not making the playoffs. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah, no,
They're not making playoffs. I'm not taking him. I can't take him. We're not gonna do the healthy thing. Because remember, we started off with I was like, yo, DJ Duya, if he's healthy, I'm OBJ. I'm going with him in my top 5.
He said, "Oh, yo, Nero." You was on there, I think, that day, Nero. He said, "OBJ, man, get him out of here, man."
Yo, man, you just don't like
the third receiver on a
But let's
on a
not make
team.
it seem like OBJ like OBJ is a differential. Do you hold on? So before we get this, do you think if OBJ was playing healthy right now in the Rams would be where they're at?
Yes, probably worse.
You kidding me?
He said probably worse.
Nah, no way. Really? Are you kidding me? They were worse when Matthew Stafford has 2, 3. Are you kidding me?
He hasn't been healthy all year, and the defense is terrible.
That's the thing with me.
What I'm saying is,
that's the
that's
thing.
why I said the healthy thing. If OBJ never got his ACL injury last year and was healthy coming into this year,
If he never had no ACL injuries, then yes, he was one of the best I ever seen. But he's got What,
I
3
wouldn't give him
ACL?
top 5
I
though.
think it was two. I think it was two. Wasn't it? Wasn't it two?
I think it might. Yeah, maybe it's 2. It's 2.
Or was it Achilles two? Was it? Or was it an ACL and
Yeah,
Achilles?
I wouldn't have
Nah,
gave that man top 5, man.
Here we go.
Not top
Not healthy.
5.
Not help. Not like, that's what I'm
Healthy,
saying.
nah,
Healthy guy.
nah.
That's what we said. Taking the healthy out. Taking healthy out. No, barring no injury, whatever. We're taking all that out. We're just saying right now playing. That's why Justin Jefferson got moved to number 3.
But the thing is like
Coop and OBJ, consistent receivers that he would be throw that Matthew Stafford would just throw the whole game to. You see what he does with Cooper Kupp? He'll throw to him the whole game. This is Mr. Triple Crown. That was almost going to do it again if he wasn't injured the last couple of games.
Yo, cuz, do you understand what Justin Jefferson is doing this year?
Yes, I do. Do you said that the first episode, and I said, all right, whatever. I think what made us procrastinate with all these other topics and holding off to hold this receiver thing was for me to get my shit together and really, really pay attention.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
okay, he's doing Randy Moss stuff. Okay, I dig it. That's what Duya said. Duya said he's doing Randy Moss. I said, whatever. I undersell it. I went back and looked. I said, okay, he has to show this the rest of the season, huh?
And let's address Nero said it earlier. Let's address the elephant in the room, man. He has Kirk Cousins as his QB.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Kirk Cousins, the worst decision maker in football.
Stop doing this to Kirk. Kirk can have
he's the worst decision maker in football. He's last week. All right, we won, you know, because it's, you know, Vikings, of course. But this idiot, listen. This idiot, all right, let me just try to get it correct. We had the ball going downfield. I think it was like a 3rd down play. Okay, boom, they rush. We try to throw the screen to Cook on the end. This fool looks at Cook and throws the ball directly to the defender. Like straight to him, like, fuck Cook, here, you take this. The whole ass downfield.
Okay, so hold on. Now that
That's the type of quarterback we're dealing with, cuz.
Okay,
and this man look what he's doing.
Hold on, let me tell you what type of quarterback that I see you dealing with. Last week's game, the man threw a back shoulder pass to Justin Jefferson in double coverage that he made the defender look one way, and Justin Jefferson adjusted himself to a back shoulder throw on a 4. Are you kidding? You got a quarterback that also can throw these throws, bro. Like there's a quarterback that can throw a back shoulder throw in double coverage on the sideline, on the dot of your chest.
Yeah, all right, that's you can, but look at the key points you made. Small detail. Pay attention to small detail, cuz. What you say? Justin Jefferson adjusted to make that play.
Now
he had to adjust to make that play.
Do we have to pull up
You
the
know
play?
what I'm
He didn't have to like move his body. It was meant for the back shoulder.
Kirk Cousins, he's not precise nothing, cuz he ain't precise with nothing. The quarterback, look who makes him. Stephon Diggs, Justin Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? Like the receivers make Kirk Cousins a mentionable quarterback.
So we can say the same thing for Tua then? So hold on, so we can say the same thing for Tua?
Absolutely.
We can say the same thing for Tua?
Absolutely. You take them two away from Tua, Tua's not that.
Okay. That's what you So it's the receivers that make these quarterbacks. That's what we're saying.
That's making Kirk Cousins and the Tuas and the Jalen Hurts and them. The receivers is making them.
So look at this
play right here.
Look at this fucking play. Look at this. Cuz, hold on, stop. Drop back. Step up in the pocket. No, that's not the play. Not that one. Not that one.
Look.
That
was it, bro. That was it.
No,
did you see that?
Not that one. That was a catch. That was Justin Jefferson.
That's Justin Jefferson.
Look at the pass. Well, not that one. That's not a back
look
pass.
At
That's if you look at that, that was a zone coverage they had. He just found the gap in the middle of it. Look at the one where they was playing a man on with a cover 2 over with a cloud over the top, and watch that one.
I gotta
Pull that
find
one
that.
up.
I'll try to find it.
Pull that one up. But as you see in that play right there, did you see the way he threw the ball? Like,
Yeah,
that was,
it should
that
have
was
been an
supposed to be
interception.
an
Honestly,
But
interception.
also,
honestly, it was
did
an
you hear what
interception.
Justin Jefferson and
Justin
Kirk Cousins,
Jefferson makes
said
that
in an
play.
interview after the game? Justin Jefferson said in an interview, look this up too. Kirk said, yo, I'm going to throw a jump ball up for you. He said, if it's in the air, it's mine. Go look up the interview when he said Kirk Cousins said that. It wasn't
Okay.
he just
Yeah,
threw it up there. He gave him a
listen.
chance. It was a chance ball. 4th and
Cuz.
18. What do you? Let me throw a dot
But
to
that's
you.
what I'm saying. All his balls thrown, no homo. All his balls thrown is motherfucking is 50-50s. A jump ball. Cause he knows Justin can go get it. That's what it is. All right, I know my man is
Shit.
80%
Listen,
of
he
the
thought
time
Cooper
my
Kupp would
man
go up.
grabbing the ball. So I'm gonna just throw this shit up there.
Shit, Stafford
I
thought
can
Cooper
do
Kupp
that,
would go up and
cuz.
get one last week too, and look what happened. You
Cuz.
can have confidence in somebody, but
Cuz I could do that. If I know
Yo,
you gonna
shut
go
the
up
hell up.
there and catch the ball 80% of the times I just throw it in the air, hell, give me 50,000. Nigga. I'll go throw the ball to you.
Stupid. He said, give me 50,000.
You know? For real, cuz. That's the type of Kirk Cousins playing Kirk Cousins is. But as for receivers, I got to give him number one, cuz this
Number one, man.
this season, I got to give him number one. AJ Brown, number two. See, and you threw Devontae Adams in there.
Yeah.
He's not doing too much, cuz. I don't know if it's hard
Tied
or
with
if
first in
it's him.
touchdowns. He's
But
tied with first in touchdowns.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Receiving, top 10.
How many
What?
touchdowns does he have?
He has. We got to look. Don't worry, I'm on the site right now.
yeah, look that up, cuz he oh no, it don't look like he's doing too much to me this year. I got
He's
to
eight. He's 8, and he's tied with a tight end,
see me.
Like Mark Andrews? Who?
Travis Kelce. Who else?
Kelsey,
Kelsey,
oh, yeah.
He had 4 in one
Kelsey,
game.
yeah, you know Kelsey's there. But man, I don't know.
AJ Brown is number 5.
AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill. I'm
Who's
just saying
going
for this year right here, James Waddle.
Jalen Waddle. Okay.
I mean Jalen Waddle. Who else was I gonna say? Homeboy from
Buffalo, Stephon Diggs.
Diggs, you know. But yeah, that's the 5 right there, and 2 of them is on the same team. Waddle and Homeboy.
Hill.
Yeah.
Hill.
Yeah.
What about Eckler? You like Eckler?
Running back?
Austin Eckler?
He's a running back,
running
but
back.
I know,
back,
but he's a good receiver out of the backfield.
Yeah. Now see. Yeah, yes, absolutely, yes. But I consider him a running back because he. I want to say because Nick Chubb is having a great year this year, man.
He is.
I want to say he's probably number 2 behind Chubb this year. Probably, I'll say it's either him and Chubb for first.
Where's Saquon?
Huh?
Where's the Giant?
Oh, I'll give the Giants. No, the Giants in the top 5. Absolutely.
Where's Saquon? Where?
He's in the top 5. I'll give Saquon probably 4 right now.
Really?
Yeah, probably 4 right now. Saquon's having a hell of a year. To come back off an injury and do the things he's doing, he's having a hell of a year.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just handing it off to number 22 and
living
with what we do, man. If I'm taking a running back, I'm going with number 22 Titans, man, and just handing it off.
Yeah.
We live with what happens, man.
I gotta give him number. Right now, I gotta give him number 3. Because the beginning of the season, he wasn't. I mean, I know he was all this happening and all that, and then he wasn't doing too much. Just like Taylor. Taylor's a huge disappointment for me this year.
He's a disappointment. I drafted him first in fantasy.
Yeah. He's a huge disappointment.
Hey, Calm down. He's just picking it up. He's gonna have a second half. It's crazy. Trust and believe that.
You think so?
Watch what he do against the Eagles. Yo, he's gonna have a crazy second half. He's fully healed from that ankle injury and shit. I think he's gonna have a crazy second half.
He's gonna have to, man, because I don't know, man. He's not looking too good. Another disappointment for me too, and he's having an okay season, but not too tough. Is my boy Cook, Dalvin Cook, man.
Yeah,
like that's it. You know the capabilities of these guys and the things that they're doing. It's like, come on, man.
I think
Like,
Justin
you're
Fields
doing-
got more yards than him rushing.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
Justin
does, you know
Fields
what
is
I'm
like
saying?
top 10, but
Yeah, Justin Fields is top 10 right now.
10 rusher.
You know what
but
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying,
Yards, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy. When you got
what about the dude on the Texans? The dude on the Texans been
Pierce?
putting in
David
work.
Pierce?
Pierce. He's putting in work this year. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got these type of dudes who's stepping up this year, and like we was talking about, cause all the big guys, big name people, and all that, they stay on the decline while all these young boys are starting to rise now. These backup running backs and these receivers who you don't know scoring touchdowns, and we doing well. Who the hell is that?
Yeah,
That's these new names coming up. You know what I mean? When you look at your ticket and you doing, well, how the hell AJ Brown ain't scored a touchdown, but homeboy did? Who the hell is that? That's the new guy coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got to pay attention to that stuff, man.
Yeah, we do. We've been doing that touchdown scores and some no names.
Yeah.
so that's a good segue. That's a good segue. So I want to talk. Busy's gonna go into the prop bets, but I want to know. I want to know who you picking, man. Are we going money line? Are we going spreads? Are we going over under? What are we doing, man? The first game we got is the Baltimore Ravens at home against the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers is getting 13 points. And on the money line, it's minus 670 for Baltimore. So you take Baltimore, that's where you
What's the total point score?
I don't know that one. I got the over. The over under is 41.
Over under is 41.
Yeah.
And who are they playing? Carolina.
13 points is crazy.
It is crazy.
I'll take me. Baltimore 14. Take them with the spread under.
Okay. Because Carolina can't really score.
Absolutely not. You'll be lucky if they get 3.
Yo, you're right. You're right. He's right, though. I agree with him. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Philadelphia Eagles at the Indianapolis Colts. Jeff Saturday got his first win last week. Philadelphia is favored by 6.5. So they're on the road and they're favored by 6.5. And think, as a home team, you get 3.5 points or 3 points. So that means that Philly's really favored by like 9.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. First of all, I'm gonna have to give. Where are they playing at? Actually, where are we playing?
Indianapolis.
We're playing Indianapolis. That's turf. That's indoor. It's a lot. I'm gonna go with Philly with the spread. Coming off that loss, you think coming off that loss, they got something to prove. They already shook that loss off. Okay, we're not undefeated. We ain't got to worry about going to season undefeated now. We just got to go out and play some football. I'm gonna take them with the spread. What's the over under?
The over under is 45.5.
I'm gonna definitely go with the We're not gonna leave out the Colts like they're not gonna put up at least 13-14.
Yo, they said after Matt Ryan had his what was it, a 45-yard rush last week or something? They called him Vanilla Vic.
That boy did take off though.
He did.
So I think I'm gonna go with the it's gonna be a running game. I feel like a lot. So it's gonna be a running game, a lot of play action. I'm gonna go with the over.
Whenever it's high like that, the over or under is high. I always go with the over for some reason.
I'm gonna go.
And
with
whenever
the over.
it's really low,
like,
I take the under.
I feel like Colts can give you 14 or 17, but I definitely do know Philly can give you 20s and up. Because
Yeah.
I mean, look at the game they lost. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we'll take the over on that. Where we going with that one?
I'm going over with that one.
All right.
Okay.
The next game is the New York Jets at the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots are favored by 3.5, and the over under is 38.5.
Whoa.
Go ahead, take them boys right there.
He says, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this, right? I'm gonna take Jets with the spread.
Take the Jets with the spread, 3.5.
I'm gonna take Jets
what's the spread?
And I'm gonna take the under.
3.5.
Nah, you gotta listen. You take New England's coming fresh off a bye. That's Bill Belichick coming off a bye.
So
you know what a game plan. This is Belichick I'm talking about.
Get it?
You know, Belichick with a game plan coming off a bye. Now, I'll tease the point spread a little bit.
You know,
I'll drop it
6. I'm gonna give the Jets 6 points actually.
Yeah, see now me, I'll tease it and I'll give New England 2.5. I think they win by a field goal. You want to get fellas? Here go a tip right here. I'm gonna let everybody know on the little tip right here. Just my little tip for the sports bet. This is a free tip now. Now, once y'all get y'all money, just remember me now. when you sports bet, you go with a team, and it's the half a point and all that stuff. Now, you want to go, if you're picking a team, just say Philadelphia Eagles and whoever, and they're giving Philadelphia 3 points. Now, what you want to do is drop that to 2.5 points because you don't want to tie and mess up your money. You want to get all your money. Yep. So what you do is drop it to 2.5 just in case they win by 3 points. So now you ain't tying nothing. Now you getting all your money. You know what I'm saying? And if you pick the over, you always pick, if you're giving the team 7 points, give them 7.5 points. So now you're getting all your money. You're not tying nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way you get all your money. You don't tie nothing. You get to keep all your bread. That's just a little tip from Nero to everybody out there.
Nero the great. All right, so what, I'm a Jets fan, but I can't be biased, man. I think I'm gonna go with Nero and the 2.5.
I don't want you to think that I'm being biased. What I'm trying to say is, I believe Zach seen his mistakes, throwing 3 dumb interceptions that game when he didn't have to. He just threw the ball away. The game is different. We don't give New England the ball in our territory those 3 times. You hear what I'm saying? I feel like the game goes a little different. Maybe they still win, but they don't. The game goes different. And another thing is, I think we just got James Robinson. I think the game before he really wasn't incorporating the system. Garrett, our wide receiver, wasn't clicking yet. Now I feel like everything's clicking a little bit more. Reason why I got to give them the points is because once again we're playing in New England though. Like it's like New England's the fucking kryptonite to the Jets, but we are 4-0 away. So I'm riding with that 6 points, 4-0 away.
Now, like you said, you with the points with the 6, absolutely. But if you're gonna take New England, drop it to 2.5.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. So all right. Oh man, so you guys got me. You got me at a bind right here. So I'm gonna take the Jets, man. I'm gonna take the Jets with the 6.5.
Listen, pretty much New England's not gonna win by more than a touchdown. It's gonna be a close
game. Absolutely
not gonna win by more than a touchdown. It's gonna be a close game.
I don't see it happening.
Robert Saleh realizes we didn't lose the game on defense. Really, we lost the game with Zach throwing the dumbass interceptions he threw in the territory that he threw him at. You know what I'm saying? There was really no fumbles, nothing. We threw 3 interceptions when you should throw out of bounds. What are you running to the out of bounds side for and still throwing it inbounds?
And throwing the ball. Absolutely.
What the hell are you doing? You know
Jets got a top 5 defense now, so that you do got to put that in consideration.
Yeah, definitely got to put put that in consideration. And New England's offense is 15 or 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's trying to contain the run game that goes into play action fake. What they do is just because they took the quarterback out the system don't mean the system changed. It's still a run heavy play action fake league with the Patriots.
All right, Jets 6.5. New England minus 2.5.
There you go.
Okay. All right, so I took the Jets was 6.5. Are we gonna do it over and under on that? You want to give me one of those?
I do believe it's gonna. You said 38.
Yeah.
Mm.
I want to take the under so bad on that game because of the weather. It's New England.
Yeah, that's what I was
You know what I'm
thinking.
saying?
Yep.
But once again, Jets is 4-0 at home. Is it going to be one of them 18-17 games?
The Jets is on the road. They're in New England.
4-0. That's what I'm saying. We're 4-0 on the road.
On the road.
That's
Okay.
cold
Okay.
in New England.
We're 4-0 on the road. So, I mean, we went to Green Bay and put up numbers. It's cold there, too. I'm gonna take the under.
Okay. All right, moving along, we got the Washington Commanders, the former football team, going to the Houston
Where's Carp
Texans.
at?
Yeah, where's
Carp
Carp at, man? They moving on to
man.
playing the Houston Texans in Houston. Washington's getting 3.5, -6. I mean -168 on the over, and on the money line, and then the over under is 41.5. This would be the game that I would stay away from. I wouldn't even.
I want to stay away from it. I would stay away from it, but if we're gonna give our picks anyway, because some kids are fucking hard headed and they, you know what I'm saying, they don't know what's going on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, I'm gonna go how Washington played last week against Philly, in Philly against an undefeated team with no chance at all. I feel like they ride that momentum. They know they can do it. They believe Ron Rivera got them believing. You know what I'm saying? So they got to put it on the field. And I believe Heineke has a big game. I'm going with Washington, money line.
Washington money line. Okay. I would take the Texans, but
I get it.
That's it.
Washington minus 2.5.
Okay.
You want more money. I get it.
On the money line.
More money.
Should I do it?
Minus 2.5. I just think Washington's defense is just a tad bit better.
Went outright. Washington's defense is going to keep it to where it's a 3-point game. So if you do 2.5, Washington can win by 3 points.
I think Chase Young comes back today too.
Oh, that's big. That's huge. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's huge.
So you said take Washington minus 2.5?
Minus 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah. I just think that, like I said, their defense just they're a little bit more put together than Houston's defense. So I think their defense would be the ones to edge it out.
Yep. And what about the money line? Over and under. It's 41.5.
I don't want to touch that. That's one thing I'm not going to touch at all. If I was to choose, it'd probably be under. But also look what Washington did last week versus Philly, bro. They put up numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Both of their defenses ain't shit. So they might just score on each other. I'll give it one of them. Probably like a 27-14 game, something like that.
So we're giving the over. Give them the over.
27-10, something like that. 23-10.
Some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's 41.
I don't see them scoring.
We don't have to pick it. We can leave it alone.
Some people want it. Yeah, you're right. We don't have to pick it. Let's move on to the next.
All right, the next game is the Rams going to New Orleans to play the Saints. The Saints is favored by 2.5. His favorite number, man, 2.5.
How the Saints? My thing is, I don't know how the Saints is favored.
Right.
Favorite with no Cooper Kupp. And Rams are in the top 20 probably right now. A running game that's not in the top 20. So, that could be why in or away. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why they're probably the underdog. That defense really showed something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Oh no, I think Andy Dalton comes back today.
Okay.
From the disappointing last game he had last week, I think Andy come back today. I think Andy I think he can edge it out. Because the Rams defense, like DJ Dude just said, they're I don't know what's going on with those guys, man. Like Donald ain't doing what he's supposed to do. They keep killing Ramsey. Oh,
Yeah, they keep killing
oh
Ramsey.
man,
They
I
keep,
don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I get it, but I think I'm gonna go with Rams with the points, 3.5. I believe today Matthew Stafford has to show everybody Cooper Kupp isn't just the only receiver you can throw to, and that this is a more team game. You got Von Jefferson, you got Allen, you got Higsby, you got Allen Robinson, you got these other people that you got Darrell Henderson, he's not a great running back, but he's a solid 2-3 yard per carry guy. Cam Akers can come out the backfield a little bit. You gotta put points up. You gotta spread the ball around. This is the week you get to show that you can spread the ball around. I'm gonna go with Rams plus 3.5.
That's the thing, though, cause man, with that Cam Akers and all that, like that's another dude disappointment. Like you see these dudes, man, they can't get you 45 yards a game, cuz
It's crazy,
like
man.
that's hard
He's
when
going to
you
do
don't got
something
no
this
running
year.
game. When you don't got a running game and all you depending on is the passing, like teams key on that.
Exactly.
That's how teams come back on you too. Like if you don't got a running game, that's how you if you go up, teams will start coming back on you, man.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right, the
because
next, so did you guys want to go with the over or under is 39.5? Like I said, I always go to under whenever those things are low.
I'll go under with that game.
Yeah, what game is that again?
The Rams and the Saints.
I'll go under. I'm gonna go under.
All right, so right now, all the bets that we've taken, if you put a little $5 on it, you would win 933. So we're gonna keep it going though.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
All right, the next one is
don't do y'all too much, Bill.
the next game we got is the Lions going into the Meadowlands in Giants or the what is it called, the MetLife Stadium. And the Giants are favored by 3 points. The money line is minus 162 for the Giants, plus 136 for the Lions. And then the over-under is 44.5. 44.5 is always a tough one.
Because I'm gonna go out on a limb, right? I'm gonna go on a limb with this one. I'm gonna take Giants -6, and Saquon gonna go stupid dumb today. That's me. MetLife Stadium back in New York at home.
Okay.
Darius Slayton coming back. Ooh, Darius Slayton, and he ain't your big crazy receiver, but he is your guy that can get the ball and give you some yards after. Yeah, man, I think this is.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'd be rooting for them Lions. I like the Lions coach, and I'd be rooting for them too.
Do you? I'm with you. I take the Lions can put up numbers. They're not a weak. Golf is gonna get you some points, man. He's definitely gonna get you some points. Giants defense is you know.
The Giants is always in a nail biter, man.
Listen, now me, I'll take Detroit 6. No, 7.5. My fault. Detroit 7.5.
7.5.
7.5. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm with that.
Yeah, take that.
Detroit 7.5. That's a great pick, man. These teasers. Yeah, he told you these teasers is where it's at.
Where it's at. We gotta manipulate them a little bit. This is what we do every fucking. This is what we was doing last night. I just manipulating stuff.
The thing is, fellas, if they gonna give you a chance to pick the numbers you want to pick, why you gonna take what they giving you? You know, do what you want to do, not what they want you to do.
Because if they want you to, what they want you to do is a losing effort, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, you do what you want to do. Put them numbers where you want them at.
So we went with the Lions at 7.5. What about the over and under? We stay away from it. You want to?
What's the over and under on that game?
44.5.
44.5.
I'm gonna stay away from that one. I don't want to call that one.
Yeah, I would stay away from that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's got me nervous.
All right. Right now we had 1,300. If you put $5 on these bets, you win.
How many picks did you give them already?
10. It's a 10 leg.
All right. Well, let's give them 2 more.
2 more. All right. What about? Let's do a 4:00 game. Kansas City is going to the Chargers. That's actually at 8 o'clock. That's 8 o'clock.
Y'all
game.
playing around. I gotta write these picks down.
It's all captured, man. It's all captured.
All right. What game we talking about now?
You know what? Let me back it up. Let's do this one. This is pretty much the game of the week. The Dallas Cowboys are going into Minnesota to face the Minnesota Vikings, who've only lost one game this year and are coming off probably the best game of the year last week. So the Minnesota is actually the underdog at home, plus 1.5.
That's what I was.
He like that. He like that. And guess what's gonna happen? Now this let me give you what's good. If this happens, watch how everything is gonna be manipulated. If they fuck around and Tate Diggs goes out there tonight, and shuts Justin Jefferson down, and Kirk Cousins throws for 250 plus, what are we gonna say about Kirk then?
He sucks.
No, the thing is, Kirk could do that, and then the next game he'll throw 3 interceptions.
Just like Josh Allen, though. But
he ain't like Josh.
Great.
He ain't like Josh.
Josh is the vanilla Cam to me, man.
Josh is great.
Same work.
Yep, night in, night out. Yep.
He gives you the same work Cam gave you back in the day, man.
Man, I don't think Cousins got 10 yards rushing this season.
Why do you when you're eighth in receiving? When you're eighth in passing, why do you? The man's eighth in passing, bro.
Well, you got to scramble, man. You got to scramble. All right, let's go with this game, though. All right. Now, it all depends on Dalvin Cook. If Dalvin Cook can give him the game he's supposed to give him and control the time clock, I'm taking Minnesota.
Okay.
They're playing away or home?
Home.
They're playing
Minnesota's home.
Minnesota's home?
Yep.
Well, I'm flipping that. Now I'm taking Minnesota minus 2.5. I ain't giving them nothing. I'm taking that away, minus 2.5.
What's the reasoning for that?
And the reason, like I said,
they're already the underdog in this plus money.
They're home, first of all, and I feel Dallas ain't too great of a team, man. Like, you know what, Ezekiel Elliott, he ain't about nothing. If we could contain that Pollard, if we could contain Pollard, we'll be all right. Because Dak ain't too great of a quarterback either. So all we have to do is contain the run game. If we could contain the run game, and like I said, if Dalvin Cook have a good game, take Minnesota minus 2.5. Because our defense is on point. And I don't see them throwing the ball crazy. Like I said, I see us getting at least 1 to 2 turnovers.
Okay.
All right. That's what I did.
When I say I match that right there, I completely match that against, once again, the Dallas defense. People have learned how to neutralize Micah Parsons. They learned how to neutralize him, whether if they have a running game, they make him stack the box. You heard what I'm saying? Where he has to get through people to find it. Or when they got that RPO, they make him choose. They figured out a way to neutralize their best defensive player. And Trevor Lawrence hasn't showed up. Diggs, I mean, people are still scared to throw it his way, but Justin Jefferson is gonna test that today. He's gonna test that. He's gonna say, okay, you feel that way, match up on me like you want to, and we're gonna test that theory today.
And that's another
real talk. Cousins and Thielen.
That's what I was gonna say, because I think, you know, Justin Jefferson brings homeboy out the game a little bit and brings Diggs out the game. Let them do their thing while Hutchinson and Thielen, they have a pretty big game today.
Yeah, them too. I believe in them.
All right.
So I don't look for Justin Jefferson to have such a big game. It's gonna be your other ones.
Today's the day.
We'll go with the. What's the over and under is 48.5 on that game. I don't know if you guys want to.
I don't think it reaches that. I don't think Minnesota is letting Dallas score 20 points.
Yeah, me either. I would take the under on that game.
I don't think Minnesota's letting Dallas score 20 points.
Okay. All right. So right now, $5. We're at 4,400. That's a nice. That's a nice month right there.
And give them one more pick to top
more
it off.
pick. Let's go Kansas City and the Chargers. The
That's
8 o'clock
tonight's
game.
game, right?
Yep.
Woo!
8 o'clock game.
8 o'clock game.
Woo. I'm gonna be real with you. The over under for that is 52, and I don't know why, but I believe in every single bit of that. I believe in every single bit of that. Mike Evans, I think, is coming back today. I mean, Mike Williams is coming back today. I think Keenan Allen also is coming back today. This is where Justin Herbert can slowly creep his way back into my top 5 if they stay healthy.
Would you want to give the Chargers some more points?
I'm giving Chargers, right? I ain't gonna hold you. I might give the Chargers fucking 10.
What's the point spread?
5.5.
5.5.
I'm gonna go with 8 actually. I'm gonna give them 8.
Yeah,
in LA too, and they playing in LA.
I'll go with Chargers 7.5.
There you go. Because boy, I believe in that. I believe in that over 52 by every single bit.
Yeah,
right, so right now we got a 13-leg parlay going. $5 bet on it. We winning 8,000 at the moment.
Well, we on it. Let's win it.
Okay. What was the last one for Kansas City? You said we're gonna move it, or we're gonna take the Chargers?
7.5 or 8. 7.5 if you want a little bit more money. 7.5 if you want a little bit more money. 8 to secure your spot.
Now, people, y'all don't have to take the whole. How many picks we give them? You said 13.
Yeah, 14 legs.
You can give them 7 and 7.
14.
Yeah.
Now listen, y'all can split it up and do it however you want to do it. You don't got to take all them bets.
4, 4, and 5, whatever. I mean, a 3, whatever you want to do.
Y'all could take 4 of them picks and put a hot $20 on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Take the best 4 we told you. We just showing y'all how to get money, y'all. That's it.
Yeah, a little bit. And can we give them a couple of touchdown scores today, maybe?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go on their FanDuel. They get on their FanDuel. People that we got Rivers. We deal with Rivers, DraftKings.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing it right now on the FanDuel site.
Okay.
I'll pull it up.
Let me give you a couple. I want to give you a couple touchdown scores that I was going to put on my list today.
Okay.
For Baltimore in the Panthers game, welcome back, Mark Andrews.
Absolutely.
Philly and Eagles. This is difficult because he can go to AJ Brown because AJ didn't get one last game, or Miles Sanders can run it all the way up.
Okay.
I picked today. I picked Miles Sanders because I do feel like it's gonna be an RPO type of game. It's gonna be running and running. It's gonna be that. Jets Patriots was difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of left that game alone completely. You know what I'm saying? Commanders Texans. I'm gonna go with Robinson Jr., running back for Washington Redskins. When they're in the goal line, they believe in him like a Derrick Henry. They want to give him the ball, and they want to punch it right in. That's all they want to do. Rams Saints, come on. Kamara is definitely going to be a go-to guy, whether it's in a screen game or whether it's just out the backfield pitching. He's getting one today.
Yeah.
And Buffalo Bills versus Cleveland, we're going to go with Gabe Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe Davis, what about him? What is he giving out?
One touchdown.
Okay.
Touchdown score. These are touchdown scores, I believe, for most of each game.
Oh, each game these are touchdown scores. Okay.
And that should cover our morning games right there.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, man. So I'm gonna take those picks that you gave me, and then I'm gonna put them in the bet slip, and then put a little bread on it, and hopefully get some money here.
Yeah, man. That's what it's about.
Oh man, my thing.
Y'all people watch Up for Debate. We go. You watch Up for Debate, get the views up. Help us help y'all. That's how we do it. I mean, you
Yes,
watch,
sir.
we give you picks, man. Help us help you.
Today, I'm gonna give you an outrageous prop bet. Only 4. All right, 4 picks. All right, only 4. Zach Wilson to throw for over 200. I believe that. We're gonna go Garrett Wilson to go over 60. Saints game, I want to give you my bad, not Saints game, Eagles game. Eagles game, Jalen Hurts for over 200 and A.J. Brown to score a touchdown. There you go.
And there goes some picks for y'all asses. Use them how you want to use them.
However the hell you want to use them. Throw whatever you want on
Take us later.
So what we got left right now? What we got left on today's topics? I have my top 5 running backs, but we can wait another time for that. That boy, Daniel.
Busy and DJ Douya. I want to thank you guys for letting me come on your show. Much appreciated.
Anytime, cuz anytime. We like
I
to
had
have
a
you on
good
more, man.
time.
Definitely for more.
You know,
So we know you gotta go get ready for your Sunday football setup.
yes, sir.
Back there for so I can get ready for this Harvest Bowl so we can go and get this All-Star game over with and everything. I'm gonna be to you later on today, cuz. Once Douya get back on, we can say our final goodbyes and everything.
All right.
Start our day.
Yes, sir.
So you know, I want to give you my top 5 real quick while we're still here though. I had Dalvin Cook at number 5. Josh Jacobs at 4, Saquon Barkley at 3, Derrick Henry at 2, and Nick Chubb at 1.
Oh, that was the running backs. My bad.
No.
No, we just talking.
Nero usually outside his football Sunday, you know, ritual, getting TVs and tablets and bets in, and I'm gonna start putting my bets in and get ready for our Harvest Bowl thing. You know what I'm saying? So we were just I think my top 5 running backs was Dalvin Cook at 5, Josh Jacobs at 4, Saquon Barkley 3, Derrick Henry 2, Nick Chubb 1.
Okay.
Yeah. And tomorrow, you know, let them know pretty much tomorrow morning.
I gotta run.
What did you say? Who you at? Who did you have?
No, I was saying I gotta run and do some errands and stuff. So I'm gonna take these bets that y'all gave me and win some money.
So do you? Like I was telling Busy, I appreciate you having me on your show. Like I said, much love. I had a good time. Hopefully we could do this again.
Yo, I was gonna say, I want to have you on more, man. You did a great job, man. You brought it today, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
We need more of that, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you guys, and I'm here whenever you need me, man.
Yeah,
listen,
up for debate, man. Everything's up for debate here.
Up for debate.
As many people as we can.
Like I said.
Up for debate show, bro. You know?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we out, people. Put those bets in, and you know, check us out tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for the early morning edition. We usually do like a half an hour on the weekdays. So tune in with us. It's Up for a Debate. It's your boy DJ Douya.
I'm Biz. Nero Cash in the building. We out.
You're okay.
Out of here.